Hey, this is Steven from The Legit PC, and welcome to pretty much one of my last videos for Call of Duty. This is the last day of the beta. Beta ends at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning Pacific time. Currently is 11:51 p.m. and we're going to play a mode that was unlocked, Realism. So unfortunately yesterday they ended Ground War. I was talking about it in my last game with my buddies. So there's no more of that. We're gonna have to shoot a video of that.
Team deathmatch. Enemy incoming. Weapons ready.
Sorry about that. I was talking to my teammates. So let's disable that. So we're gonna have to do a video on that when the game comes out. So right now I'm playing some Realism, which is the only mode that we have yet to play. And because this is the last day, of the beta anyways, I thought that this would be sufficient to give my review on the game, and also you can see a little bit of what the Realism game has for you. Okay, so my thoughts on this game. It's a really great game. I've hit the level cap at 30, and that's with me and my brother playing. Like I said, my brother came from Call of Duty 4, Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2. I think he hasn't played since MW3. At least from what I remember. So he hasn't played for a while, and he says that this is one of the best Call of Duties he's played in a long time. Thinking he hasn't played very many of them. I think he played Black Ops 1. Honestly, I can't remember. So he also agrees this is the best Call of Duty that he played in a long time. Me, I think that this is one of the best Call of Duties I've played in a long time. Now, there are some issues. One, I've actually changed my mind on the doors. The doors are a great concept. They're a little glitchy, like that right there, just randomly opened, and sometimes it'll just randomly close itself for no reason. So they need to work on that. Kill streaks are good, weapons are good. Maybe take a second look at balancing, maybe.
1 minute remaining. Victory is near. Hold them back.
And all the guns and stuff.
Reloading.
I think needs to maybe take a second look.
Changing back.
But yeah, other than that,
enemy UAV
great
overhead.
game modes. Looks like plenty of options in game modes. They let out an amazing beta where
Enemy
you
cruise
can
missile. Take
basically
cover.
see everything
30 seconds.
involved with the game. But one of the things that is missing that I remember is I just subscribed for the beta.
Will not forget this day. We will be waiting.
Sorry, not beta. Warcraft Classic. And I happened to look in my purchases, and I happened to see that I had the last Black Ops 4, or whatever it is, the last Black Ops game, last Call of Duty game. And I noticed that that game has basically where if you get the multiplayer only, you pay $40, and if you get the whole thing, including zombies, I think you pay the $60. It looks like they got rid of that. That's kind of disappointing. I don't know why they did that, but that is not the best. So I wish that they didn't do that, because that would be nice. You know, if we didn't want campaign or whatever, campaign and zombies, we could just pay for multiplayer and save $20. That would be pretty nice. That hasn't returned. This is a $60 game as of now, so that did not return. Graphics run good. This is the first game that I've ran on a Call of Duty game that I've ran on my PC that has not had any sort of micro stuttering when shooting at people. It's okay if it's like micro stuttering when loading in. That's not an issue. That could be cleaned up. But when you're like shooting at somebody and it micro stutters and you can't hit them because it's stuttering all over the place, that's not so good. Could it use more optimization? Yes, of course it can. I would like to push more frame rate, higher graphic quality, and still keep my 60 frames per second, so that, and when I say 60 frames per second, I mean 60 frames per second at all times. That means that when I'm shooting at somebody and stuff's bouncing, you know, my guns are bouncing, explosions are going off, no matter what, it stays at 60 frames per second. That's what I mean by 60 frames per second.
Here they come. Attack.
Or whatever I have my monitor at, whatever you have your monitor at. In this case, 60 is bare minimum, because that's what most monitors run at 60 hertz. So you gotta be 60 frames per second is reasonable.
You're losing control.
But as of right now, at this particular graphics setting, I have no issues with that. Ooh. Running at 60 frames per second is easy peasy smooth with this particular graphics settings, which this is what I'm running if you were curious.
The lead
Pretty
is
much
ours.
everything
Keep
on
pushing.
low.
Allied
So far, the
UAV
lighting.
overhead.
Just strange. I'm sure I could push it. Right now I'm not. I'll do that after, and you'll see that in the 2v2. I'll talk about that there. And hopefully within the month they could kind of clear up some of the optimization.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Reloading.
Yeah, so runs good. Only issues that I had again is they got rid of that multiplayer only, which you pay $40.
Enemy UAV
the
overhead.
doors, not so great. Other than that, I think every game mode that I've played so far, which is the only one I haven't played on 2v2 or anything that's not in the beta that's in the full one. So obviously I haven't played those. I think it's great. Even Ground War I think is pretty cool. So I do think that you should check it out. $40, which it's not. I still think obviously it's great value. The game's gonna last because of this crossplay between PlayStation 4, Xbox, and PC. And you saw there that we had a couple of different guys. Right there is a little micro stutter, but my friend Cody, if you hear from his gameplay, he had some issues with micro stuttering. I think that's because he did not have his settings set up correctly.
Enemy personal radar overhead.
But so I think that was just with him.
Allied
that he didn't set
UAV
it up where
overhead.
it's 60 frames per second at all times. Dips are not acceptable.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Anything else? Game size I can't comment on. I don't know. I'll have to check it. I think it's going to be pretty big. Obviously this has no single player.
Enemy
or
cruise
any
missile.
other.
Take cover.
So
Gather
there's
reload.
that. So yeah, check it out.
Enemy
I
personal
think
radar
it's
overhead.
probably the best Call of Duty I played in the last, since maybe Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1 was pretty good.
Enemy precision airstrike. Get down.
But definitely the best connection I've ever had. And I'm pretty sure
Enemy
it's
UAV
good
overhead.
connection, not dedicated servers. So with that, I mean, I got a 1 millisecond ping, and it finds you the best ping games. And because there's so many people playing on PC, it's easy to find. It's cross-platform, so it's easy to find somebody near you, whether they're playing on PC, console, whatever. Jeez.
Changing bags.
Just can't have my 10mm model on it. my brother took it off. There we go.
Reloading.
So another thing obviously is Blizzard Store instead of the regular Steam Store. That's kind of annoying. I would even, yeah, at least it's not.
Enemy personal radar overhead.
Well, Epic Store is good. I like the free game week. Obviously, I do a lot of content with that, so that's pretty cool. But I would really like to have it on Steam instead. It's like so many Call of Duties before it. And I think that's pretty much it. Obviously, can't comment on story or any of that stuff. I don't know. But yeah, definitely check it out. I give it my recommendation as of right now. I'll definitely have some more footage of the final game. I'll probably have some 2v2 footage. I won't go too far into it past that, because I'm pretty sure this is going to be close to the game. The only thing that's going to change is maybe the optimization. It's going to change. The game modes might change. But other than that, I think it's all going to stay the same. And they have one more kill. And then I'll finish up what I was talking about. Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Enough of this. Fall back.
Okay, so again, to recap this video here, I think it's a great game. Standard $60 price. Would have liked it $40 for normal player only, but not the case. Good ping, good graphics, smooth gameplay. It's got the cross-platform, multiple modes, multiple maps, good size map design, good guns, even though the SMGs I think are pretty strong. Assault rifles are not as strong till later in the game. Good kill streaks, good grenades, tacticals, and also the insertions, boots on the ground, no jumping stuff. Kill streaks are good. It looks like the customization is going to be good, and it looks like the clan gameplay is also going to be pretty good. Yeah, so I would definitely suggest that you check it out and look at picking up the game yourself. Again, it's on for $60 on Blizzard Store. Pre-order, it comes out a month from now, October, I don't know, 10th or something. Or, let's see what it says. Let's see on my second screen here. I have the Blizzard Store open, so let's see. Begins 9/19. Okay, I already did that. When's full game release? Oh, it says that even the minimum requirements for Windows is not saying. Okay, so let's see. Release date October 25th. So it's 1 month and 2 days from now. And October 25th it will be out, and you'll see some co-op gameplay, and then also in that co-op gameplay I'll talk about any sort of changes or anything like that. So everything is pretty fun. It's a pretty fun game. I count on playing it for a while. I don't know how long, but I think with that co-op, with that cross-platform gameplay, I think the game will last a really, really long time. And that's really what counts, because sometimes PC we don't have nearly as many the player base as consoles do, because the player base is spread so thin on different games. So it's nice to be able to team up with these console players, and then you could finally see, you know, who's the best, either, you know, who's the best console, at least in one game, or who's the best platform, I guess you could say. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is going to be my last video on Call of Duty for a while, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Peace.